So in this video, I'll go over my trades for the week, how much profit I made. So the trades in green here are the trades that I closed this week. So it was a put spread on 3M, a put spread on Amazon, a put spread on Nvidia, a put spread on Zoom, a naked put on Rocket, a naked put on Palantir, and a put spread on TWLO. And finally, a naked put on Electronic Arts. So the ones highlighted were open this week. The others were open from previous weeks. So 3M was an earnings trade, but it had an expiry of November 20th. So it wasn't able to close it even if 3M went up after earnings. But this week it took a nice jump up. So I was able to close it for 19 cents instead of waiting till November 20th. So I had opened the trade for 92 cents, closed it for 19 cents. So that gives me a net profit of $60. Now, these three put spreads here are interesting because I basically opened them. I placed the order actually before market open. I was looking at the prices pre-market. So I basically placed orders, limit orders at around expected move from the lowest price I saw in the pre-market, and then when the market opened it actually dropped past my strikes, so my orders got filled easily. In fact, they were not the best entries. I could have gotten better entries if I had waited in the morning a bit. Regardless, I got this put spread on Amazon, $29.65, collected $1. I got Nvidia 510.505, collected $1, and I got Zoom 373.65 put spread, collected $1. So this was on Tuesday when tech was just crashing. My put spread on Nvidia got breached. Zoom got breached as well. So Amazon, I was able to close it, I think the next day for 20 cents. So 80-cent profit, or a net profit of $67 after commissions. Nvidia, I closed it on Thursday. So on all of them, I collected $1, but I closed it on Thursday for 17 cents. And then Zoom, I closed it on Thursday as well for 9 cents. So net profit on Nvidia of $70 and net profit on Zoom $78. And this was just one contract. So Rocket was a naked put that I just kept rolling. And I had collected around $2.81 from all the rolls. And this week, I was able to close it for $1.28. I could have waited till November 20th and maybe collected the full profit of $1.28. But because I collected in total $2.81 and I closed it for $1.28, so I still confirmed the profit of $141 net profit. So Palantir was a naked put for earnings. I went at the money. Could have gotten a better entry because I got in at a 15 strike when the stock was trading above 15, and then end of day it reached 14.5. So I could have gotten a better strike and a better entry. I ended up collecting $1.05, and then the next day, so Friday, I closed it for 35 cents. And in fact, it ended up expiring worthless. So if I didn't buy it back, would have kept the full profit. So regardless, it ended up giving me a $58 net profit for this one day trade. TWLO was a put spread that I opened last Friday. So Friday, November 6th, when TWLO was the only stock that dropped a little bit. So I did a put spread at 275, 270. Now it got completely breached during the week. And then, but I had collected $1. But then but then Friday it was trading at around 285. So I closed it right away for 21 cents. So it gives me a 79-cent profit. So that's $66 net profit. And actually, it's a good thing I did because remember my strike was 275. TWLO ended up closing at 274.43. So I would have actually had to pay maybe around 50 or 60 cents to close this put spread if I held on to it till expiry. Just a crazy day because you could see it reached 285. So I thought I was safe. I could have easily just left it and let it expire worthless, but then it dropped all the way down to 276. It even went below my strike. At this point here, it reached 272. So it completely breached my short strike. So imagine going from completely safe to almost max loss on a put spread. So that was really dangerous. So I guess it's not always a good thing to go to expiry, but anyways, I had closed the trade early in the morning for 21 cents. So almost 80% profit. And then finally, this naked put on Electronic Arts that ended up closing for the same price. So basically a break even on that one. So this was part of an earnings trade, but I'm going to explain this trade in a separate video. So total profit for the week was a net $530 US. So pretty good week. Sadly though, I did have two put spreads that I ended up rolling to December 18. So the first one was Nvidia. It was a 535, 530 put spread that I collected $1 on, but obviously in the morning, if we look at the chart of Nvidia, it's interesting. So remember, my short strike was 535. Nvidia reached 545, so I thought I was safe. But then Nvidia decided to completely drop, went to 525. So completely breached my put spread, which was at a 535, 530 strikes. I ended up holding it till expiry. It came close. I thought maybe it could make it above 535, but it didn't. So what I ended up doing is, here, let me go back to my trades. I ended up rolling it to a 480, 470 put spread. So I increased the width of the spread. I had a 5-point wide spread. I turned it into a 10-point wide spread, and I went all the way to December 18, and I basically did it I paid $1 to do that. So basically wiped my credit that I collected. So my goal with this is just to come out of the trade without losing any money. So I'm hoping that by December 18, Nvidia's above 480. So I went from 535 to 480, so almost 50 points away, and I'm hoping that Nvidia stays above 480 and this spread expires worthless, and therefore I saved a put spread that was going to be a loser. If I were to close it today, I would have had to pay about $4 to close it, so I would have lost about $300 on that trade. So instead I pushed it to December 18. I increased the width, so I added more risk to the trade, more capital required for the trade. I paid $1 to be able to go that far, but I basically made the trade safer because I went to a strike that is much lower than the 535 strike that I had, and I also gave myself more time. Hopefully it works out. And I did the same thing with BABA. I had a put spread at 265, 260, collected $1 on. And BABA, same thing today. It was safe in the morning. It went above 265, but then decided to drop 258, so completely breached my put spread. Spent the whole day below my put spread, and then it looked like it was gonna make it at the end of the day and come back above my short strike of 265, but it didn't. So I ended up rolling it to a 250, 240 put spread. So I increased the width from 5 point to 10 points. I went to December 18 and I paid $1.06 to roll it forward. So basically I'm just trying to scratch the trade so that I don't lose anything on the trade, but I don't make anything either. And that'll happen as long as Alibaba is above 250 come December 18. So the trades that I have remaining in my account right now, so I've got that. I opened a new trade on Alibaba for November 20th. So for next Friday at a 250, 245. So it should be safer, right? I mean, it's got the same strike as a December 18 strike. So this one here, November 20th, should be safer. I've got this put spread on Chegg. It was an earnings trade. Right now it's a bit in trouble because my short strike is 75, but the stock is trading at 70. I've got Nvidia put spread that I rolled. I've got this SPY put spread that initially was a put spread that I rolled, and now the put spread is completely safe. But I sold a call spread just to collect extra credit, and now the call spread is the one that's in trouble. So I'm going to end up losing because of the call spread once again. This isn't the first time that I say this, that a call spread makes me lose. I've got a put spread for next Friday on TWLO at 260, 255, and I think right now it's trading at around 275. So this one should be good. And I've got Zoom also for next Friday, 370, 365, collected $1. Wanted to get in on Amazon today because it took a drop, but my order didn't get filled. Alright, so these were my trades for the week. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Like always, if you're going to open an account with Questrade to trade on the stock market, use my referral link below to get $50 in free trades. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button, share with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.